DJC Game Studios. What's up, everyone? I'm the devastating Just Cause, and this is DJC Game Studios. Well, welcome to the show. In this one, I want to go back to what we have hanging here on the wall. No, not just my Golden Gloves trophies here, because I am a Golden Gloves Intellivision boxing champion.
Mr.
But
DJC.
these Intellivision LCD games.
Hello.
What the? What?
1,000 videos. 1,000 videos.
We hit video 1,000?
Yep.
This is
got
video 1,000 on this channel?
Yes, sir.
I wish you weren't a part of it. No, I wish you weren't a part of it. I don't...
You know, you're very mean all the time. I don't like you. Michelle Pfeiffer don't like you.
It's enough. It's just enough, okay? Just go away. And nobody cares. Michelle Pfeiffer. Stay tuned. So here we are, video 1000. We're going to do a retrospective, sort of, but let's just kind of talk about what's happened over the last few years. I started this channel back in... This channel was actually been up since like 2013, but not really active, other than using it to kind of chat or go into, live shows and chat in the live chat, stuff like that. I really never thought about doing a YouTube channel other than I was doing music constantly. Every once in a while we put out some of the music videos on YouTube. And I just wasn't really, to be honest, I wasn't really big on the internet other than doing like MySpace and Facebook, promoting music that way mostly. And then everything, as things started to get digital, I was a little more into the Spotify, which does not give a lot to music artists, to be honest. It's kind of sad. But going in on the channel, it was right after the big, happened, but we can't say here on YouTube. And everybody was sitting at home. Everybody was home all day. And, I was like, man, I'd love to do a video about my arcade games or fixing arcades or doing something. And then I was like, my God. And I was already big fans of people doing Intellivision stuff. And I was like, man. And at the time, what are you sitting home? I was just kind of ordering stuff on eBay, collecting more inbox stuff, trying to build my library a little bit back from everything that I kind of sold off. I didn't really have as much inbox stuff. So as I started building that, and we were going into, I think we were into 2021 already when I officially was like, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, figure out how to get a microphone, and I think the first video I filmed with a phone and uploaded it. It was like, I didn't even have a webcam. I had no microphone. It was a really strange time, very low quality. I had no idea how to do graphics, so I think I got like the cheapest Adobe graphics kit. I still have cheesy graphics, but that's kind of the charm of my channel. I would think so, maybe not. Anyways, this was our first video this is the first video of me announcing this channel back in, I believe this is early 2021, when I'm like, this is what I'm going to start doing. Anyways, check it out. What's up, y'all? This is DJC, Devastating Just Cause. I'm going to talk to you a little something about this new channel. I have obviously a big passion for arcade games, and I have quite many in my collection, which will be showing up in the channel as well. I have a passion for good craft beer, so my thing is this new channel, and we're going to get some new videos up soon, or videos in general up soon. This is separate from my music channel, but please feel free to go to Devastating Just Cause DJC for obviously my music videos and all my crazy antics there. But this is going to be a new channel about my love of video games. It was destined to happen. I love and support so many people on YouTube and Facebook and constantly in these discussions. And I'm like, you know what? I can't tour, I can't play shows, so it's going to be a lot of video game discussions. So, without further ado, welcome, subscribe, have a beer, and cheers. Wow, so that was some fun times. And then also on this channel we have a lot of characters, a lot of sagas. We got the Flamingo verse.
Now, the fight for Earth begins!
Hey!
No!
Oh, I'm sorry.
What is your deal?
The stew he gave me. Oh, my stomach's rumbling. Oh, it's like hot lava in my stomach and it's going right through me. Oh.
That's the poo stew. It gets things going. You're gonna have diarrhea.
Ah! No! It's like a Pac-Man side door. I just can't escape.
Need to calm down. Need to calm down and think.
So, what was your favorite part about working on the Flamingo-verse movie?
Taking your soul and taking your subscribers' souls.
I just think you're great. I absolutely think you're great. Yay! Hey everyone out there in TV land, or maybe you're on the YouTube's interwebs. Either way, are you on the way home carrying crafts, things to do, life to do? Well, what don't you have? You got paper, you got plastic, but what's the problem? I'm just a normal guy. I want to cut this paper, but I don't know how I can do it straight. Am I doing this right? I sure love to get into these hamburger bags, but it's got a twist tie on there. What am I supposed to do? And these delicious nachos, they're lime flavor. How am I supposed to get into this bag with this weird clip on there? Well, do I have a solution for you? Really? What's the solution? It's called scissors. Have you heard of them? Scissors? It sounds like a magic tool. Well, my friend, they are a magic tool, just like you. I can even cut my food so it'll fit in my mouth. Hamburgers, anyone? And remember that pesky nacho clip? Now that's a nacho. I know that scissors have definitely changed my life for the better. What did we tell you? Scissors gets it done all the time. Available everywhere. We had a arcade corner. We had at one point I had a morning show that never took off, the Morning Pixel. It was a rough. I've been doing a lot of work around the arcade studio and the game studio. Oh, by the way, welcome to another episode of Your Morning Pixel. So I checked the footage in the last one. You couldn't see the steam on that one either. Something about cameras and steam. Look, it's steaming right now, but you can't see it. Well, this is part of the show where I wear something silly. Let's do it.
I wish I was like my grandfather, but I'm not as cool.
I don't know, man. Alright, you ready? So I figure we combine everything I did in all the other episodes to make the most disgusting, healthy thing that's probably gonna probably do good for me, but it's not gonna taste good. So we're combining everything. We're gonna do 3 probiotic prunes. Oh, they're so slimy. And then we're gonna do Triscuits, plain, some broccoli, 2 snap peas, and the grossest of all things, raw kombucha. Oh my god. Oh. 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 No, I wasn't really getting any views. And then I think it was mostly just plugging away, getting to know other YouTubers, and then my first interview, which was weird, because who would want to interview me on video as a video game channel? I had 100 subs, 200 subs, something like that, and Go Game Go interviewed me.
I could think of is I wish I could pull up some Academy Award music right now and just start playing it over the end.
And here I gotta say this too, that gotta give props to the
there it is right there.
Music.
You got the music. The LaRue Blackberry Brandy, the Polish Blackberry Brandy.
Oh,
Wow.
where's the tab?
Well, that's right here.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. That's supposed to come in later in the show.
Where's the tab?
Okay, now that we get all the weird stuff out of the way.
Wait, I think he spelled that wrong. It's Go Canada. Isn't that it? It's Go Canada.
Oh,
That's what the
Slappy
Canadians
in the house. Papa Pete in the house.
Slappy.
Slappy did this great gift where he
His-
had the running man on a
Yeah.
treadmill, and then Chuck made a comment about something about tab, and then he let me put a little can of tab on the treadmill.
I don't know. He is so great on those photos. Yeah, the running man is on the Intellivision wood grain treadmill, and then next thing you know, it refreshes and there's a tab can just vibrating on the top there. I'm like, oh my god, that's so awesome.
I think you're doing straight, aren't you, here, Chuck?
I'm what?
You're drinking your brandy and tab straight, or you got a...
Well, I did the brandy we do is a shot, basically like a chilled shot of brandy. Normally brandy's drinking warm. This one, it's like a 70 proof brandy.
We should call it a Tandy.
A Tandy. Like a Tandy Vision. But now it is time for our official sponsor, which is Tab. The brand new soda, kids. Get it today. It's coming out. It's in everybody's fridge. You want to be like your friends? Get some Tab.
Limited edition at this point.
Totally limited edition.
So there is a lot of crazy fun stuff. I absolutely love that. I remember at that time I was like, oh cool, I'm getting interviewed on a YouTube, because I was such fans of YouTube channels, and for me to be building one that wasn't really that great already, but I started getting a lot of Intellivision fans and classic gaming fans, so I really appreciated that. Some that are still with me to this day. And I feel like I've never swayed on anything I've ever said, as far as what I love, what I like. I'd never try to do anything for drama clicks. And to me, and trust me, on my music, that's what it was all about. Let's get the craziest stuff out there. Let's do the shock rap. Let's do this and that and say this. Try to get as much views. Any press is good press. But for the gaming, I kind of wanted it to be more family friendly. Even when it comes to the Amico stuff, I've never swayed on my support for that company, for those people, and you know what? I get a lot of flack for that. I don't care. There's other bigger channels than me that constantly just are like vultures on Amico news to just trash it or just get, to get 2,000, 3,000 views or more or whatever, Look, everyone else can do whatever they want. I think I had to learn early that it's best to just like what you like, have your opinion, and not get mad at other people for having it. And maybe I did make here and there some mistakes on that, But I think for the most part, I've always stuck with the same view. I've never unsupported something that I liked or flipped around to get clicks. And whether people hate me for that or like me for that, that's fine. I don't care. But I've made a lot of friends along the way. Been on a lot of different podcasts or live streams, and I really like it. And it's been some of my favorite moments, like these here. Woo! Nice. He holds up the flashback. True Buzz Bombers. Whoa!
Ho, ho, ho.
And ho ho yourself.
Oh boy, 2 Santas. I hope no kids are watching right now.
His beard is way more realistic than mine.
Everything I learned about Santa costumes, I learned from Trailer Park Supervisor Jim Leahy.
It's like, what, 10 energy, and every time you take a hit, it takes one of your energies away?
Yep.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
only
there's a
a round. You reset at 10 every round.
Oh, wow.
So
I feel like I should have done better then.
glad to see them coming, and I thought it looked really good. It looks like it's playable, simply playable, which is the nature of the business, right? Pick up and play, not some sort of FIFA massively multi-button configuration combination controller trying to spend 3 weeks learning how to play and then never be able to play against anybody else who hasn't spent the same amount of time training. Yeah.
That's what was awesome about like the ice hockey for NES and Blades of Steel. Just simple, easy to play. I bet my last hockey game I actually purchased was NHL 2004 for the original Xbox.
Yeah.
And then it just everything. I think
That's
all
a great
sports
game.
games. It's one of my favorites of all
It's a
time.
great game. That generation of sports games in general on the
Yeah.
Xbox. I liked it because you had NFL Fever. You had like 4 different versions of sports games, and usually hockey. Like Sony had its own, Microsoft had its own, 2K and EA. Right? There was 4 types of sports games coming out almost every year.
Yeah,
Which was really cool.
I just have good memories of living in Long Beach, California in a loft and I'd just be playing that for like hours on end. It was almost like playing like an actual pool table. Like the sounds are from an actual pool table. The look of it would look like you were playing on a pool table. Like my whole thing was I wanted to set it in, some of those smaller like 5-foot pool tables. I was like, dude, take a 60-inch, cut it out and frame it right inside the felt. To the point where you're playing it like face up, like you're looking down at the pool table, and then you can use your controllers, walk around and play a digital game of pool. Weird, I know, but I think it would just be kind of cool.
I think pinball would work well because you could hold the controller vertical and you'd have the buttons on either side.
Yeah.
So you like having the flappers in a more natural position, which I think would be neat.
They say like a life of 7 years or so for a major system. I don't know if that's kind of changed as we go on, but you almost wish like if they still kept manufacturing, would they make money off those? Or at this point, I think they probably would. But if they didn't, I think everybody was always waiting to see the bigger and better.
They would. I mean,
yeah.
You got to remember the Master System continued to make money in new games off of Master System games in Brazil. It's just what is your market? If most of the market has moved on to Super Nintendo and Genesis and 16-bit, how much is left with like the low end market that is going to buy $20 and $30 games? There was a market there. There was plenty of unlicensed games that were trying to get on Nintendo and never could, so they could continue to put that stuff on if they wanted to, and they could make a small amount.
This is me. What is an exploding star near the end of its life called? A black hole at the end of its life?
I would say it's what is it?
Supernova. But that's what is it at the end of its life? What is it called?
This is supposed to be easy, Chuck. It's your
I'm gonna
turn.
say black. Supernova is when it's exploding. I don't think they know what they're. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with science.
Good point. We're doing it. Wing Commander 3 forever.
I think we'll just turn this show into Wing Commander 3 forever.
I kind of want to say that there isn't, but there probably is.
Luke!
Because there's a hate group for everything online, it seems like.
Yeah. I love this idea, so let's do it.
Wing should it be Wing Commander Forever or just Wing Commander 3 Forever?
I like how specific it is. Wing Commander 3 Forever.
I'm down.
Eventually, you're just going to have people in here just screaming at you, trying to help you complete anything in the game.
Yeah.
It will happen eventually.
I can't wait. Chuck is
They
my
will
Wing
just come in and
Commander.
they will be losing
I
their
try to
minds
be,
trying
man.
to help you.
Big Block does bring up a really good question. I heard that
Oh.
this year. I do actually.
No way.
I
Well,
don't know
show
if you've
something
heard.
different. Show something different.
You're
all right?
probably thinking I'm going to show you Crash and Burn.
Right.
But I'm not.
Well,
I
that's what
actually
you've
have
been
a little
showing.
game called Night Trap.
Dude.
This wasn't rated.
That was before the ratings thing with all the court cases and everything. Is that Dana Plato from
It
Free?
is
From,
Dana Plato
Different Stroke?
when she was alive. And here's the back of the game, too.
Well, they wouldn't do it when she's dead. I mean, unless they're really looking for that real zombie look, right?
That's true. You actually did a much better job this time.
Oh, well, thank you.
If you guys
Thank
are going
you
to keep
so
going
much.
through this again and again, I am going off camera. So
You know,
and honestly, that's how you can play it. You can play it in like 30-minute stints, right? You boot it up
Right.
and you grind out a couple of levels. Early in the game, you can do that because it's like 50, 100, 150, 200, etc. As you get higher in levels, because you can only get to level 8 in each item, like the last power-up, I want to say, is like 6,000 to 8,000 experience. It gets kind of ridiculous, right?
oh wow.
But here's the other trick. When, well, I don't know how much I should tell you, depending on how much you want your experience altered.
I mean, at this point, I'm like I said, I may play it a little bit. I don't know. You know, if I get
if you
bored,
finish a palace and because when you finish a palace, when you
I can always pull this up on the Switch too.
Yeah, when you finish palace and you get to the end boss and you beat the end boss, when you're exiting, it'll put a gemstone in this statue that's there, right?
I do need to take off, but thank you for everyone watching, everybody watching the replay. God bless you. I'm so sorry. We will thanks for Geekstorian for stopping in at the tail end and watching just this.
Whatever this was at the end.
We will.
Which oddly was more progress than we got in the Ring Commander, but, you know, whatever.
I've never heard of this Night Trap. Please tell me more. I would love to. And you know what? Good timing, because I actually brought a copy.
No way! You have a copy.
Rated.
So that was before the ratings, like the SRB. They did a whole court cases on that.
Yeah.
Is that Dana Plato from Different Strokes?
It is Dana Plato. When she was alive.
Well, they're not going to do it when she's dead, unless they're looking for that real zombie look, right?
I think that's Whoa, there he is.
Hey!
It's the ultimate baseball player.
I heard you were talking about original Intellivision.
It's all
baseball, hockey. I know a few things about them.
So it was funny that you were talking about this. I think it was wherever we were last time talking. Oh, on Papa Pete's stream about the penalty box thing for hockey.
Have you seen that yet?
No, you mentioned it, and I just picked this up recently. This is original Slapshot Super Pro Hockey too.
Now I don't know if it does it on that. I've never done it on that one. I did it on the original.
Right.
Yeah. In fact, my brother's coming in to visit this week from North Carolina,
nice.
And we'll be playing some original Intellivision. So I'm gonna try to record that.
That'd be awesome. I would like to see that. And then you gonna play baseball too?
Oh, of course. Well, he doesn't like playing baseball against me. No one likes playing baseball against me. So
I was not prepared, literally, because I was like, okay, you know, he's busy. He's talking to people. We got the Amico stuff set up. I was like, I'm just gonna pull this out, and he's gonna come over and go, yeah, okay, and walk. I was not ready for the double play, the home run. Just destroyed me in less than 2 minutes, and I was just like, oh wow, I wasn't even. Am I even defense, offense? What am I? Am I batting? Like it was so quick. I was like, old Intellivision. I'm like straight up 1979 poker blackjack, and it was so much fun.
Triple action, boxing, tennis, and Astro Smash.
Oh, Astro Smash, yes. I played that for like hours. I think I went for like 2.5 hours on a run on that. It was my top time. I forgot what my score was. I said it probably a million times, but that's Astro Smash, I probably put the most hours into playing in a sitting.
And my son Tanner, he said, "Dad, you gotta do this job. The big stars, big movie stars, are asking to be on Family Guy because it's such a big hit show." And I said, "Well, the thing is, Tanner, I don't want the fans of Thundercats. I don't want those kids to be upset." Like he said, "Dad, those kids are 40 years old now."
Yeah, they're watching that show, right?
You're lucky.
So Creeper, I've got a question for you. Because we were talking about Intellivision selling stuff to Atari to be able to make games, and we know that Intellivision paid for 12 games from Atari, and they've worked on a few of them. They've worked on Missile Command, they've worked on Breakout, they worked on the Pong game, they worked on a couple other ones.
We had this one little
Asteroids. We saw. What would you like to see Intellivision kind of pull from Atari?
Well, I mean, my first obviously is going to be, and they already have.
If you could, because I know they're
Revenge. Yaz Revenge. Instincts just telling me to go straight there. Something a little more not
should
obscure,
be like Wymott's Revenge, like Tommy backwards, just kind of.
Right.
Like,
the ET
no.
thing would be cool, Mike. Yeah. Considering that, I'm going to be
just for the
involved
conspiracists among us. I think it would be fitting.
You know what would be fun to see on there? Have you ever played the game Journey Escape on Atari?
Yeah.
It's literally a game about the band trying to get back to their spaceship so they can leave Earth. And you got to avoid groupies and paparazzi and random.
That was Data Age, wasn't that?
I believe it was. Yeah.
We have a special guest that decided to grace us with her presence.
I'm always happy to be here, Chuck. Just thanks for having me on the show again.
I'm so sorry.
By the way, look how glittery Rab's shirt is.
It does look like it's got sequins.
I'm like
he
Rhinestone
looks like
over here.
he looks like Tron.
I'm Astro Smashed.
He looks like
smashed.
he looks like he's about to be de-rezzed by.
Lord have mercy. Hello, everybody.
Well, how are you doing?
Hey, Saggy.
Saggy.
I'm good. I hounded Rab. I said, Rab.
Long
I was
time
like,
no
check your-
see since last weekend.
I know, right? I know since last weekend. I was like, Rab, check your DMs. And I texted you first. I was like, I want to surprise everybody. But you were as Rab said, in the zone.
And that's it. That's it. All right. With the mashed potato dude, Jeff, the plate.
Oh.
Just a nice imprint of your face. Great.
I got some of my face right there. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god.
See your plate.
Oh wait. See mine?
Yeah.
Oh, let's get close ups on faces here, real fast.
DJC. He prepared a full meal. I mean, he had the mashed potatoes, the corn. I'm curious where that slice of meatloaf went.
It's partially bit. Like then I started to concentrate on the mashed potatoes afterwards.
Okay, I didn't see it before because I thought maybe you had thrown it there and then cleverly slipped it away.
Yeah. No, it's partially there. Half of it's there.
So there we go. Fair game, sir. Fair game. All right. So everyone did a great job. This was very entertaining. Watch you all do it. But I think my decision, I'm gonna have to go with the reigning champion again, DJC Games.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Well, God bless you, and cheers. Always a good time. God bless all those people. They're awesome. Over the years, we've had a lot of costumes. Here's just a few. But before I do that, you want to see something new. Let's see Richard Crocker come on in here wearing a taco costume.
I don't like this. I don't think it's funny. It's not funny.
It doesn't matter.
I'm a certified
Nothing
wizard.
matters. That is funny and that is entertainment.
I will get you.
That's a Video 1000 entertainment.
I will get you. I'm a wizard. I helped you through the Flamingo verse.
All right, go. You can go. It doesn't matter now. It's my time to shine. All right. Anyways, here is some great costumes. I was literally walking away from the spaceship. I had the instructions with me, and then I look when I get home, instructions are gone. Yeah. I have no clue how this suit works. Oh, I have got to go. We have a show to do.
Welcome! Welcome, everyone, to Amico Forever. Damn you, Barbie, you're not the only Mattel property that deserves to have his story told!
Oh, quiet, you Skeletor.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I probably should just be quiet.
Well, hello there, and welcome. We're going to have a serious show today with some serious discussions on video games, like Intellivision, the Intellivision Amico, the Atari, arcade games. It's the ultimate gaming live stream. And we like to do it with no humor and talking serious about video games. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the discussion. This little lady's growing up. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, my legs. Oh, my legs are very tiny and floppy. So, those were some fun times, some great costumes. I really just want to say thank you to everyone. We're almost up to 374,000 views on this channel. I don't know if that's good or bad. Maybe it's not as high as most. But to me, I love all those people that watch me. Whether you hated me or you loved me, or you had a problem with me or you didn't. It's all YouTube. It really is. It's not real life. It's YouTube. And thank you for watching. And I hope you keep watching and keep subscribing and keep looking at what I'm doing. I'm kind of multi-platform now. I've got a Twitch account, so I'm doing a lot of double streams on Twitch and YouTube and Rumble as well. So if you're ever on Rumble. So I'm on all the big three, and I'm trying to get on a couple more, as well as be active on Instagram, which I'm never on. It took me forever to even post stuff on Twitter, so I need to get better at that stuff. So you can follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, and Twitch. So Twitch is the newest one. I think I've got 2 followers over there now, but I'm trying to double stream and get things going on there. But I am going to do a YouTube live stream to celebrate Video 1000, and I hope everyone can come over there and have some fun, and we'll kind of look at some videos and poke fun at me, and that's to come soon, hopefully sometime this week. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure if you have not subbed, hit that notification bell. Wow, I never really say that, right? That's like the old school. Hit that notification bell. Anyways, thank you so much. I hope you had a great time. And please like, please subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. I guess that would be Video 1001. All right, say something for the video.